What's up, crowdfunding nation? Thank you for joining me on this YouTube video. If it is your first time tuning in, my name is Salvador Brigman, and on this channel I like to demystify the crowdfunding process. On this video, I'm going to be talking about how to raise more money with Indiegogo and really how to just boost your Indiegogo campaign. And the reason I'm talking about this is because I got a message from one of you guys after you watched my YouTube video and you say, "Hey Sal, why do you talk about Kickstarter all the time? What about Indiegogo?" And I was like, hey, they have a really good point here. I do talk about Kickstarter a lot of the time. To be honest, I have written about Indiegogo a tremendous amount, so that's why I don't talk about it as much on these YouTube videos, but I want to talk about it today. And if you're unaware, Indiegogo is Kickstarter's competitor. Really, they're an alternative crowdfunding platform that you can use to raise money from the crowd. This can be for a film project, for a design-related project, for a gadget, a gizmo. They also have Generosity, which is a personal crowdfunding platform. But without further ado, let's talk about 4 ways that you can boost your campaign on Indiegogo and really raise more from the crowd. The first way to boost your Indiegogo campaign is to really get an understanding of what GoGo Factor is. And I have a really great article on this that I'm going to actually link to in the show notes down below. But really, GoGo Factor is what determines how well you rank in the Indiegogo marketplace. It's going to affect the visibility of your project on Indiegogo and also whether or not you're included in any newsletters that go out, any kind of marketing that they do on your behalf. Your GoGo Factor is going to influence that. So the next logical question is, well, how do I boost my GoGo Factor? It's not really a scientific process, but there are a few ways that you can do it. First of all, keep in mind that Indiegogo is in the business of showcasing success. They really want to showcase projects and campaigns that are doing well on their platform. So they're going to look at the engagement on your project, how many people are commenting, how many people are sharing, how many people are actually checking out your crowdfunding campaign. They're going to look at the actual pledges, how many people are buying into your idea. Because likely, if people are buying into your idea, other people might want to check it out. And lastly, this isn't just a one-time event. I think they're going to look at the momentum behind your campaign. And the reason I say I think is because there is no scientific formula here that they've released. It's a lot like the Google algorithm where it's kept very secret, very hush-hush. But just having dealt with campaign creators over the years, there are a few techniques, I think, that ways you can improve your chance of being featured or of ranking well in the GoGo Factor algorithm, which is why I've included a link down below with some of those tips and findings that I've seen, that I've witnessed, so you guys can implement it in your own campaign. The second way that you can boost your campaign while you're on Indiegogo is with what is called a secret perk. And this is actually a newer functionality, a newer feature of Indiegogo. But basically, you can customize a unique URL so that when people come to your page with that unique URL, they will see a secret perk that they can then pledge to. Maybe it's discounted, maybe it has some freebies. It's really a way to reward loyal followers, bloggers, and influencers. I think a great way to take advantage of this kind of functionality would be if you're sending emails out leading up to the launch of your campaign. One way that you could reward your subscribers would be to give them this secret perk or access to the secret perk. In addition, people then have another reason to subscribe to your email list, to your updates, to really then be notified of when you launch this campaign. Everyone wants to feel unique, valued, and that you really care what they think and who they are. And I think the secret perk is a great way to do that and to reward your followers in that way. The third way that you can boost your campaign while you're on Indiegogo is with the Indiegogo referral contest system. And basically what this is you can encourage your friends, your backers, your followers to share your campaign and to be incentivized for that sharing. based on the number of people that refer the most contributions, the number of people that refer the most backers, the most page views, whatever it is, you can set up certain rewards that people will get access to when they hit those milestones. So rather than just relying on people sharing your campaign of their own accord when they feel like it, or maybe just because they like your campaign, you can also incentivize them a bit, and you can also thank them. I think this is a good way to thank backers of your campaign for just sharing it with the world. The only thing that I really want to stress here, actually there are two things. Number one is make sure that those people use the Indiegogo share tools. Because if they don't, they could end up referring backers, people to your campaign, really boosting your funding and not get any kind of credit for it. The only way that Indiegogo can really track these referrals is with their share tools. So make sure you communicate that to your backers to use your sharing tools, to have them shared on Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is with Indiegogo's system. The other thing is that you want to be very clear about the start and end dates for the referral contest or program. You don't want to get people trying to enter after the referral contest is over, and you don't want to have to deal with all these questions about the referral contest. It'll just be a lot more complicated. So be very clear about the start and end dates for this program if you decide to do it. The fourth and final way that I'm going to mention on this YouTube video that you can boost your Indiegogo campaign is with the Indiegogo In Demand program. And what is that? Basically, you can continue to raise funds after the end of your crowdfunding campaign. So let's just say you're successful, but you still have backers who are knocking on your door who want to get in on this crowdfunding craze. They want to own your product, they want to become a part of the community, or they want to support you. You can use Indiegogo In Demand to continue to raise funds from those backers. Also, if you're on another crowdfunding platform like Kickstarter and you want to continue to raise funds, you can also launch an Indiegogo In Demand campaign so you can continue to raise funds after the end of your Kickstarter campaign with Indiegogo In Demand. Lastly, just because you are in a marketplace here, guys, just because you are part of the Indiegogo community, you will receive benefits. Depending on how many new contributions you're bringing in, how many new backers, the actual popularity of your project, you can continue to receive promotion by Indiegogo. You can continue to receive new backers from their marketplace, and you can really just be a part of their in-demand store. But guys, I really urge you to check out Indiegogo. They've had over 600,000 campaigns go through their system. They've been wildly successful, and I think a really great alternative to Kickstarter. For those of you interested in learning more, I'm going to link to a podcast episode I did down below with Mina Yu. And she launched an Indiegogo campaign that raised over $100,000 and a Kickstarter campaign that raised a little over $70,000. These campaigns were for some very cool design gadgets, and she talks about the differences between Kickstarter and Indiegogo and ultimately why she decided to go with Indiegogo for her second campaign. This is one of my better podcast interviews, so I hope that you enjoy it. But that's all I have for you guys today. Again, my name is Salvador Brigman. If you enjoyed this YouTube video, please give me a thumbs up. That would be awesome. Hit that subscribe button. And also, I have a question for you. And my question is, and I asked this actually a lot on my Kickstarter forum, what are you passionate about and why? This could be related to your crowdfunding campaign. This could be related to your personal life, whatever it is. What are you passionate about and why? Leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I run the blog crowdcrux.com, and I will see you next time.